we had a lot of rain this week. I mean, a lot of rain. I mean, there were areas of the Chicago area that got just, full of it. And it might have been something to do with the fact that, last week I said, I hope we get some rain. And well, it happened. I feel bad for those of you who got flooded, but anyway, we needed it. So it's kind of a cloudy day today. Been doing some work out here. I will show you a couple things that I did. And we had a couple of visitors this week. One was a welcome visit by my sister Judy from the Pacific Northwest, and another one that was, well, not so welcome by me. And you will see that shortly here. So let's take a look at what's going on in Palangeau Park. In this area where the daylilies are starting to die out here, there's this vine that is annoyingly sort of taking over. It's sort of wrapping itself around some of the former daylilies. So pulling some of those out today, while also pulling out some excess, growth that isn't really anything that I want. There, see how this vine is attaching itself to what's left over of the daylilies? Anyway, well, in the meantime, let's take a look at what's going on with some of the in bloom daylilies and other beautiful flowers this week. All right, buying some more perennials here at the growing place. Wow, my sister Judy is in town, although she doesn't really know that she's on camera, and I don't know that she wants to be on camera, but she's doing quite the look over here, and as is Frank. Frank is over in the distance there, planning to get a new pinwheel. What's that? So it lasts more than a day? Frank found this great, colorful pinwheel, which you can't see based on the angle right now, but so this is going to go in the Palangeau Park somewhere. That's pretty cool. I think I've maybe reached the limit in terms of how many new purchases I want to make this year. But I'll tell you, the reason why I'm doing this is because, I do have that area of, well, what were formerly the primrose. I mean, they are still there, at least the seeds, the roots are still there. But once they're gone, I've got a big area here which needs a little color. So I'm going to continue what I did here last week. Here is Frank's new purchase. Nice, Frank. And it's already turning. Look at that. I added some of those new coneflowers that I bought back over here. So I got another layer of that in the primrose area. Adding more of the pink coneflowers to those that are in this area here. These are actually from last year or year or two, whenever. But I added a few more around that. Otherwise, the garden is still looking pretty good. And even though we had all the rain, I mean, there's still some daylilies popping up, and a few other things that are looking good. Well, over in the distance, you can see the birds are still enjoying the bird seed. However, as I start getting closer, they will fly away. There they go. but they tend to make a mess. Anyway, I planted a new daylily down here. Whoops. This is a new daylily here to the right. You know, we're kind of almost done with daylily season, but this one still had a few possible blooms to come. And I thought it was really pretty. And this area is where we've got this interesting mix of different kinds of daylilies. So we will see if anything more comes of the new one. So right now, Frank is spraying some of the poison ivy that we have in this section here. So maybe we could, what do you have there, Frank?
Ortho poison ivy.
All right,
killer.
well, we'll see. Added a couple of other coneflowers in this area. Again, these are great for the summer, so this part of the summer. So I like to get a lot of those in for the color. The bee balm is still doing quite well over here, as is what's remaining of the yellow daylilies. So this is not typical, but today I found a snake in our garden. Ah! You know, I am not a fan of snakes, just like I'm not a fan of chipmunks. Although I think snakes freak me out a little bit more. I don't know what kind of snake that is, but this is a rare one. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like this in the garden. Okay, now, what do I do? This is a good question. So the snake has moved a bit. This appears to be some kind of a garter snake, which they're pretty harmless, but nevertheless, Dan here is not a fan of snakes. So we're just gonna leave that one alone for a little while. Nevertheless, any planting that I do is not going to be in that area this week. And just so you know, we've been here for 34 years. I think I've seen maybe one, maybe two other garter snakes. So this is pretty significant. And I think this is one of the biggest ones I have seen. So don't know where it came from, but as I said, there's been a ton of rain and, you know, it could be coming from anywhere.
See how scared they are of you.
Where'd he go?
I said hello and he went running off there.
Oh,
Did you get a video of him?
I don't know.
Well, you got a video before.
I did, but it would have been good to get that too. But I you know, sometimes my reaction time is not very good. Oh, you see him in the distance?
Oh, I did, but I saw some movement. I couldn't reply. No, he was right here. And
He
you
was
saw his
right there,
head.
yeah.
And I said hello, and he went running away.
Yeah. That's it for this week. So, you know, not sure what we're doing in the next week. It's going to be more hot and humid throughout the week. And don't have any big plans to do any major changes. So, you know, maybe taking a week off here or there. We'll see how it all goes. If there's anything you would like to see, of course, I always want to hear back from you. Yeah, so enjoy your lives this week, and we'll see you then.